So, I made a video about school urinals, and I also made a video about school toilets. I thought that was a cool idea. So now, I am doing like a sort of like a rant video, except on a different thing about school. This one's gonna be about school libraries. I know you may be asking, what is there to say about school libraries? They are literally the exact same thing as public libraries. But you are wrong. Okay? There are things that makes school libraries stand out to just normal public libraries. Alright? Here's why. So basically, like, school libraries in itself is supposed to be simple. That's why it has like this like system with like accounts and stuff where you manage things and you pick out books and you swipe them with like a thing. But like before it used to not be like that. You used to not have to do that. Alright? And once I borrowed a book from the school library when I was like, it was like back when I was in second grade. It was about Dora, don't mind me. So after I borrowed that book, I left it home, and I forgot to bring it back on next week's library day. So then I was like, oh shoot, will they find out? Turns out they didn't find out. But after that next week's library day, our family just like moved houses and we just couldn't go back there. And the freaking Dora book was still in there. So now I was like, did I just commit theft on accident? Like, that's how like insecure the school library system is. It needs to be it's like back in the day it was not like good. Like now there's like this whole like book checkout system, and I think that's really cool. But like I still just like think that people can just like steal books from way too easily, because if they like move houses, there's like no way for the school to get that book back, because like the school is not going to send someone to drive 6 hours to your new home just to get your book back. That doesn't make sense. So then like it just raises a question. Are school libraries like really that like even like good? Like I don't know, man. I just don't. This is completely my opinion. I think school libraries are just scuffed. They are just scuffed. Okay? In every single way possible, they are scuffed. So basically, like, the main problem with school libraries is that you can just steal books way too easily. Like, it's not like it's not even that hard to steal books. You just like keep them home. The hardest thing about it is you have to something called move houses. Alright? But that happened to me before. And every time that happens to you, you can take advantage of it to its fuller potential by getting free books. Alright, learn your lesson from Zipma. Go commit theft. Go steal some Dora books from your school library. Very, very good. And that's like a problem about school libraries. You don't like, because like in public libraries there's like this entire system, like chain of libraries, where you can return all your books, and if you don't return them you have to charge money anyway because it's on a library card. But in schools it's not the same thing. Like, I never had to pay for my Dora book that I stole. Yeah, I never had to. I don't know. Maybe the restrictions, maybe like the rules are more enforced nowadays. But like back then, I just like didn't have to. like I was like actually like so surprised. I was actually like pretty packed. So I just like Dora book home at my house, and it was pretty sick. Um, yeah. So that's one problem about school libraries. Another one, yes, I have another one. Another problem is that like they just don't care. All right. Now this might seem odd until you realize that school librarians are just like they just like do their job. It's like school librarians are like meant to be like really nice and stuff, and like I get that, but like what's the point? There's already like there's already like a bunch of signs telling you where books are. So like you don't even have to ask a librarian for where it is. And also, like when you're checking books out, your homeroom teacher can do that. It's not hard. You can do that by yourself, I bet. Like school librarians are a thing of the past. You don't need them anymore. They're gonna lose their job, and it's not gonna be nice. Like public libraries, they have librarians because in public libraries there's like so many more books than school libraries. Like you're not gonna know where every book is, so like you're gonna have to ask them, right? And also when you're checking books out, the librarians like just like don't need to help because there's like book machines that you can use on your library card. And talking about library cards, those librarians can help you get library cards. So they're actually helping, and they can like do about they can like do things instead of school librarians who just like sit around doing things that normal people can also do. Like it's not like they don't do it. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that school libraries haven't evolved in a very long time, and they need to do that. Alright, this video is pretty scuffed because I haven't uploaded it in a long time and I really want content. I'm like starved for content at this point. So I like really need stuff to post on YouTube. That's why I made this video in the first place. This video is shorter than my other like talking about school bathrooms videos. Just because I needed content, and this is my content that I decided to put up on YouTube. Don't question me. I'm just I'm like I don't know. I just like I'm like mentally ill. I don't know what I'm doing. I just like actually don't. Alright, so like you remember how I was talking about school libraries? I actually have another interesting story other than me breaking the law. Okay? So once we were at the school library on like opening school. It was like the first day of school, right? And like the school just like updated its library. They got a new library. It was in grade 3, and people were like asking for like new books and stuff. And then the librarian just told everyone with like a bunch of like new books that everyone like enjoy reading. Like for example, they added like Goosebumps book into like the shelves, and everyone was crazy over it. Like keep in mind, this was like this was like back when like school libraries they had like not like that much content. So those Goosebumps books were like the original crappy ones, like the ones with the crappy covers. So like what we did is we just like took all of them, but then like there was this like hidden aisle, and like me and my friend Nicholas, like we went in there, and we saw like the best thing that could ever happen. Like keep in mind, this was back when I was in grade 3. So there were different book standards back then. Back then we liked different things, okay? So we went into this like shady back aisle looking thing with like all sorts of like sports books and like nonfiction ones, and we found the holy grail of library books. Guess what we found? We found the unofficial Minecraft handbooks. Yes, we did. Yes, indeed, we did. And no one else seemed to know about it because they were all still there. So every week we just took more of them and we were like, this is insane. This we can flex to our friends. We'll never tell them where we found this. And we actually got a lot of fame for it. We actually got a lot of fame from it. Not gonna lie, people told us, like people asked us to tell them where it was, and we had them we had them we had them give us cool things to in order for us to tell them where it was. So I remember like one student literally like gave us like one student offered to give us like one student offered to give us like an apple, and another student literally offered to give us his loom bracelet. And so that was that whole thing. And we took a bunch of offers, and we also made a lot of loot, and we told everyone where the unofficial Minecraft handbooks were. That's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this content. If you did enjoy it, which I don't expect you to because this content is trash, you can indeed unsubscribe from me and make sure to leave a hate comment just so I can see. Alright? And if you did not enjoy this video, then make sure to subscribe to me and leave a comment saying I did not enjoy this video. Please make more content like this. Please, we really, really don't want it, but please just make more content like this. Anyway, see you in the next video.